What's going on YouTube? It's Dennis from Zeki's Reef coming at you with another update for this tank. It's been long overdue too. It's been a year. And before we get started, let's go with the usual spiel. Like if you enjoyed this video, comment. If you really want to, I don't know why you'd want to, but feel free to comment by all means. And subscribe so you can catch any future updates to this tank as we move forward. This tank's had a few crashes. One where I tore my Achilles. You probably saw that in the last video a year ago. It's been a pretty hectic year for me as well. So I've just been busy. We've been looking after an ailing family member that we moved out the house for a little while to look after them. And things deteriorated to a point where we couldn't help anymore. We came back. But with that being said, this tank got neglected. Hit some 30-degree days as far as the water temp itself. So all the corals either bleached or died except two, which I'll go into in a moment. But yeah, look, I've done a couple of water changes finally. I pulled the thumb out and we're getting the energy back. But let's get started on what we've added in replacement. So I've done some solid water changes. We've chucked in this millie. It's starting to encrust and it grows. It's a quick grower too, so just keep up with more water changes. I should be able to handle the chemistry pretty well and changes to it. This stag bit had some STN on the tips. That's healed over. And I'm just waiting for it to encrust. Let it stay dormant, I don't care. This stag bit had some death up on the tips as well. Snapped them off, it's healed over. It's doing its thing. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. So yeah, it's healing up as it does. And hopefully the algae will die back as well. This is a new piece. It's probably the most recent piece I've chucked into the tank. And again, this piece here, there's a larger colony that I'll be chucking in off the back of it and splitting with a friend. But it's doing well, so I'm keen to see how it goes. The millie behind it's doing well as well. This spath, it is a spath. It doesn't look like it, but it is colouring up. Generally that happens whenever I chuck spath in my tanks. We'll see how it goes as it develops in the future. Same as this piece here. It's just humming along. And much the same, I'm keen to see how it grows out and what it looks like. So watch this space, I guess. I've also got a forest fire digi. I've chucked that in to be a bit of a canary in the landmine for me, just to determine when I can add more Montipora, which I plan on adding Setosa and also a couple of other colors of Digitata. The Zoanthas are doing really well. I'm thinking once I get all those SPS set in, I'll be chucking some Zoanthids up on the rockwork as well, just to add a bit of color and movement throughout the rockwork. And if you can see the little tentacles up there towards like the right third, that's actually Goniopora, gold Goniopora. And it died back, but that's hanging on and I'm going to let it do what it does until it recovers. The clam, doing well, same as the bounce mushroom that's attached to it. What more can I say? The flow topples it over to its side. It is what it is. The chalice coral was actually a lot smaller than this when I chucked it in. I think I've got some footage. Only like by a lot, I'm being hyperbolic, but it's healed over quite a bit from what it looked like before. And I'll see if I can find some before footage. But nonetheless, tank's doing well. There is one change coming up, hopefully, and you can see the fish trap there, and that is because I'm trying to catch McLean, my bristle-toothed tang. He's been beating up and harassing my Midas Blenny. He's getting a little too big for this tank, I think. So I'm just working on trying to catch him and get him out of the system. And I'll probably replace him with either a Tamini tang, or I'll put myself through the same pain and get myself a rental mimic tang. So that's Acanthrus pyroferus. I've always loved Acanthrus, especially Acanthrus that aren't clowns, powder blues, or Achilles tangs. So I love the pyroferus, I love the lavender tangs, I love the lieutenant tangs. They're all stunning fish. So pyroferus sort of falls within that, where it has like all these subtle colors that look really beautiful. So yeah, I'm looking forward to chucking one in. Beyond that there, I can't really say much else as far as what I'm adding to the tank. I'll add some more sticks in there as well. And also look to adding some more corals as well, like other types of corals, maybe another chalice colony somewhere as well. We'll see. Sorry, Astrobot came on in the background. But with that being said, like I said before, like, comment, subscribe. I'll be uploading some more updates more frequently, so keep your eyes peeled. Till then, be easy. Peace.